every year, I have this big ritual on New Year's Day, January 1st, where I set what I call my manifestations, my annual manifestations, what I want to manifest. Well, for 3 years running, it has been on my list to spend 2 nights on an island, on my boat, by myself. And every year something would come up, so it didn't happen. This past summer, it finally happened. And I decided, since with all my children and my company, I had created this space for myself, I asked God for a favor. I decided, since I was going to be out there, that I have a really big dream. One of my big dreams is to write a book. And not to just write a book, but to be a best-selling author. And I have all these ideas about what I'd like to write my book about. And so I thought, okay, God, I'm going to be on this island. I'm going to be by myself. I'd like some clarity. I'll just take a direct download as to what I could write my book about. So I tool off to my island. I get secluded. I cannot see another human being, can't see another boat. I'm tucked in for the next 2 days. I meditate. I'm ready, God. Get nothing. So I get up and I swim in the lake for a while. Come back, I meditate. I'm ready, God. I get nothing. I go back, I fix something to eat. I meditate. I'm ready, God. I fall asleep in the shade. I'm really ready, God. And finally it comes. I get the download. I get the information. My hand is flying over the piece of paper. I am so excited. And when I get back and I look at it, it comes in a series of questions. Well, anybody here a fan of Byron Katie? Yes. Oh, I'm like the world's biggest fan of Byron Katie. I love her, and she has 4 questions. So I say to God, well, this is really great that I love Byron Katie, and she does questions, and I don't really want questions. And I'm on an island by myself. I know there wasn't another human being that shouted it, but somebody yelled to me, "Don't ask me for information and then argue with what I send you." Okay, God, I love those questions. So I got my questions. And in the last 8 months, I've taken that information and it's morphed from questions to attitudes to all kinds of different things. And I don't know where it's going to end up. But for right now, I've got some questions that I find when I ask myself, and the people that I've shared this information with, when they ask themselves, it changes their direction. Now when I say changes their direction, I got to tell you, all this information is predicated on one deep abiding belief that I hold. And that belief is that we are put here to be joy-filled, abundant, glorious beings of God. We are divine spirit to be joyful and happy. We are not put here to suffer. We are not put here to take others down with us. We are not put here to be angry and miserable. We're put here to be joyful and live life abundantly. So, as Carol mentioned, I have 2 passions. My passions are many and deep, but 2 of my biggest passions are family. I have 5 children, a beautiful husband in orange, and he may never wear that shirt again. And so family is a big part of my life. And so is business. I love the free enterprise system. I love business. I love corporate America. I love Main Street America. I think the whole process of business is fascinating, and I am a student of it. So I want to share with you, I'm going to tell you 2 stories that will illustrate how you can use these questions, whether it's in your personal life or your work and business life. So set up for at home. I pretty much cook every night, but maybe 4 or 5 times a year we have what we call family dinner. Now family dinner is a big deal. We put out a tablecloth, we bring out placemats, we get candles, flowers from the farmer's market. I mean, it's like a Thanksgiving dinner, but it's on a Thursday night in the middle of the week. So I had a big shift in my house. My daughters are in college, so it's me and my boys. Got my husband and my 2 sons at home. And it's really different when you've had all this female energy to just have men. So this is my first family dinner with me and the boys. I have made roast, green beans, braised carrots, mashed potatoes, rolls, and strawberry shortcake with real whipped cream for dinner. And for a week, everybody's heard about it, and they know it's Thursday night at 6. So Thursday night at 6 comes along, and I am pointed straight for joy. I'm so excited. I have left work early. I've gotten the food, the flowers, my table's set. I've been puttering in my kitchen, listening to music. All is well. Bob gets home about 1:45. Things are right on target. And he visits with me in the kitchen, and it's about 5 till, and I'm just beginning to take all the steaming, beautiful food out of the oven and off the warmers, and his phone rings. He goes, "Oh, this is a really important call. I've got to take it." Now in my mind, I'm thinking, you can't find anything in my world that's more important than this dinner that I've just laid out. Go ahead and try me. So he steps off to take it. Now Rob was asleep on the couch. He's my 17-year-old son, who's number 2 in the state of Arkansas in tennis, very competitive tennis player. So I go in, Rob, family dinner, it's ready. "Mom, I played 5 hours of tennis in 100-degree weather. Just give me another half hour to sleep." "I'll give you